everybody. Woohoo! Welcome to another Axion Accelerator show, and we got it's gonna be packed, jam-packed, full of stuff. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. Hope you enjoy it, man. So many announcements out, and we've just started the week. I think it's going to be a crazy week for sure. Lots more coming, folks. A lot more coming, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy yourself. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Axion Token Channel. I'm your host, Superman, and of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the bell, and share the video if you can. If you're watching this after the live stream, then put a comment in the chat there. That'd be really cool. Now, if you also want to become a member of the channel, hit the join button. We've got Axion Knights, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens, 4 different memberships, and Axion is on takeoff, and you can still join the ride and help promote Axion too. So get out there, folks, and we've got some big news today. Of course, we've got the LUXY launch, and that's the first one on Polygon as a launch partner with Axion. So very cool IDO. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to talk a lot about that in the upcoming session, of course. So I hope you guys enjoy that for sure. Let me just pull this up here and go for gold. We're going to look at the accelerator first of all. We've got 12 hours and 42 minutes to go. We've got 349 million Axion in the pool, and of course we start off with 375 million, and it recharges every 24 hours. You know how it rolls. And that's just the way it goes. And of course, we've got 6% sold so far, which is not too bad, and 94% to go. Long way, of course, to go. And we're going to go down. Hey, look at that! We already got the advertising there for the LUXY. I guess it's LUXY. I guess it depends on which part of the world you are in, how you'd pronounce this. I say LUXY or LUXY. LUXY might be a LUXY or LUXY. I got LUXY. That's the R. The R is the old down under kind of slang. Maybe Canadians might do that. A with an A. They go, "How you doing, A?" And definitely down under we use a lot of us. We go us. You got to be kidding, eh? Like that kind of phraseology there. So LUXY, I guess, or LUXY. Just depends on where you're from. Invest in the next generation NFT marketplace. This is a pretty huge first Polygon launch being on into the Axion launch partnership there, and with LUXY, and that's pretty amazing. And so I think that's awesome. Look, NFT marketplace, wow. And we're going to talk a lot about that exclusive $100,000 IDO. Stay tuned. We're going to check all that out, and let's just continue on until the accelerator here. We've got 27.7 million sold, $3,700, and we just had John Atkins, Axion Token member, join the house. Hi, Superman, everybody. Hey, great to see you, John, in the house first as usual. Pretty typical. John's in there, number one uno. So great to see John in there. Axion burned 15.6 million. Axion burned today. Remember, the one of the big pieces of news is that the accelerator has reverted back to its pre-big payday buying spree, I guess. It's gone from 75% burn down to 55% burn, and the bitcoins, woo, go John! Bitcoins have gone from 10% back up to 30%. That's significant, right? So all the stakers took a bit of a hit for the short term to help with the long term, and of course we had the big payday come out on the 29th of October, and of course that included a lot of Bitcoin free claimers, and that was 5 billion Axion handed out. But the diamond stake NFT just closed as well, so we're going to talk more about that after this. And of course the wrap Bitcoin dividends went down to 10%, back up to 30%. So if you got a new staker, you're going to get 30% out of the accelerator. It's going to go to dividends for everybody. Gets shared based on your share percentage. And of course, the buyback's going down 50%. So it's going to just ease off as we move forward mid-November. And I've been saying this for weeks ahead that it's really going to be a turning point for Axion. So really is a good time to buy and stake as well. All right, so we've got the BTC paid out to stake so far. It's 0.01 at $700. So that, you see that's already way higher, even with 6% sold. Because yesterday we were sitting here, I think it was about 65% sold or something like that at the same time. So interesting. Day to day is different, so you just never know. So far we've got $1,845 of Matic that's gone and bought and staked through the accelerator. $143 USDC coin, 25 DAI stable, and 0.003975. And let's have a look at that 25 DAI stable. Polygon is so cheap that you can go in for a low investment, and that opens it up for people all around the world, no matter what economic background they are, to be able to get a really good return, up to 47% APR and Bitcoin divs in Axion, plus much more, including launch partners, just like LUXY is here. So pretty awesome, and it's great to see the small retail investors get access through to Axion, and that has been really a great one of the great benefits from moving to Polygon. And now, of course, LUXY launch is another one, so it's going to be pretty cool. All right, so that's pretty much how it's going. Let's go check the burn results and see how we're going with that as well. We're going to check and see how much burn we've got. So we can see the price on SushiSwap at the moment, 000134, and of course for 1 Ethereum that will get you 30.8 million Axion, but the price in Accelerator 000127, 37.2 if you did the max stake, which is 5,500 for 5 days. You can see that pretty awesome. And let's just scroll down here. And already total supply 348 million Axion, 27% is circulating supply, 92.887. Now that's been going down. Have you noticed that's been going the last couple of days, John? I've noticed that too. So down to 92.887, very cool. It was up at pretty sure it was. Yeah, I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure about that. Total staked 73%, 255.5 billion, and the total max staked is 46%, 158.788 billion, and that's amazing because that's people that have staked 15.2 years. Axion does have the best long-term staking stats out there amongst the CDs, certificate of deposits. Pretty awesome. Now this burn is looking on fire. Look at this, 15.936 billion, and that looks like it's gone up. So let's go check that out. 15.93. You have to remember that number. And let's jump over to the burn address. This is on Polygon, on the Polygon scan. We're going to go check the burn address. We're up to 3.9 billion on Axion burn on Polygon, plus the 11 billion that we burnt on Ethereum before we migrated about almost 4 weeks ago. And that's amazing. Yeah, 18 months ago, 129 million burned. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! Burn, baby, burn. I love it. That's another great day in the office for sure. And we're going to go and go report that. 15.9, let's go. Now, if you want to get into the accelerator, of course, use the link in the video description. It has the accelerator. As I always say, check out Axion.network and then get into Telegram, Discord if you have any questions. And then if you're comfortable, go and buy in through the accelerator because you get up to 20.8% bonus based on how long that you stake. So minimum 120 days, maximum 5,505 days. So just take that into account. All right, we're going into Discord here. And we're going to report the burn because this burn is awesome. 55% that's going into the accelerator that people buy and stake ends up going and being burnt. The money goes onto SushiSwap, buys Axion, and then burns it, and it goes off the market. So it helps support the price. Really is a cool, positive price mechanism. All right, let's go down. I'm going to scroll back down here, just waiting for this to open up. John Atkins says, with LUXY be an NFT marketplace, isn't that competitive with the Axion? Supposed to launch Axion store launching soon. Yeah, I was going to talk about that too, so we'll get into that. We will check that all out, and hopefully we'll have a nice answer on that. Let's have a look here. General. All right, so let's go into general chat here and paste this. Nice. All right, so burn, baby, burn. Here we go. So burn, baby, burn. Let's go Axion. Just now, bam. Let me have a burn, baby, burn. Axion total burn. Now I was at 15 point. What did I say it was? 15.93 billion. That's what I said it was. Billion. Nice. All right. So that's awesome stuff. And hopefully that was going to work there. I haven't got Oblio. Oblio's not around, so I don't have to get front run by Oblio. Let's have a look here. Burn. Awesome. Right, so we're going to burn that up, and it looks like it's pretty tired in the. They must have after the launch of the announcement. They must have got pretty tired in their chat there. Looks like they're all tired out. Who we got in there? We got McMarty in the house. McMarty's doing a great job doing some contests as well. So it's great to see that. And nice work there. So that's all good results. Now, We've talked about the accelerator, we've talked about the burn, we've talked about the Wrap Bitcoin dividends going up. Also, the penalties have come in. We're going to check that out in the announcements. Let's go and get to the main event here today, which is the LUXY partner launch. So let's go check that out. We're going to go over to the announcements and check out all the announcements, and that will be able to cover all that goody stuff that's come out today, which is about 4 or 5 different topics if you think about it. So we'll go and check that now. All right, here we go. All right, so I think we're at the top here yet. Diamond Stake, yeah, I think this is the latest one. Let's go back up to the top here. I think we're not quite up there yet. We have to go back up here and scroll to the very top. That's of the announcements. So nice. I think this was yesterday's one. So let me double check that yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. All right, let's go scroll down. We'll get to today's ones. Here we are. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, we're not worthy. All right, so this is Pullen, the marketing director for Axion Foundation, and of course announcing our first Axion launch on Polygon. Woohoo! Nice. Now it's only been less than 4 weeks. It's maybe coming up on 4 weeks or less than 4 weeks since Axion moved to Polygon. So already a launch partner coming out, and it's a pretty big one from the looks of it, so nice. We're excited to announce our next Axion launch partner is just around the corner. LUXY, LUXY or LUXA, depends on how you're going to say it, is building the next generation NFT platform available to everyone with its new marketplace launching on Polygon. Obviously, we talked about OpenSea being on Polygon exploding, so LUXY is coming into that space. LUXY will make it so that artists, collectors, galleries, and enthusiasts can enjoy and support each other's creativity. So nice vision there. We will be having a YouTube AMA with the awesome LUXY team on 22nd November at 1600 UTC time, followed by a Discord AMA on the 24th of November at 1600 UTC time. So what's that? That's 6 days and 8 days from now, approximately. Now, the features include, I'm talking about LUXY, tokenize your unique creations, so that's cool. Create your own collection for one-to-one creations using the ERC 2721 NFT standard. Create multiple assets for your games, so that's pretty awesome. And LUXY will allow you to create your 1 to X multiple assets with the ERC 1155 standard. And set collaborative royalties, and that's pretty attractive. Obviously, that will be the real incentive there with the royalties. Add more than one address to receive royalties from secondary sales on the NFT marketplace. Nice, that's a cool feature. And compatible with most file types, from pictures, GIFs, videos, 3D, and even PDFs. Oh man, that's gonna get a lot of stuff on there. Lower fees, it says, and luxury standard fees, 2% on the buyer and 2% on the seller. The LUXY NFT marketplace is built from community artists in mind, built with community artists in mind. So John, that's one difference I would say between the Axion NFT store coming up. Although there will be probably some visual kind of artwork in there, I feel that the Axion NFT store is going to be mostly DeFi staking NFTs. So that's probably one of the big difference I would think is, generally speaking. Not to say that Axion won't have other type of art rarity type forms, but I think that's probably one of the big differences. Making NFTs accessible to everyone while keeping fees low, from selling your NFT creations and receiving royalties. All right, so you can make NFTs and receive royalties on them, to enjoying the benefits of multiple chains. All right, so obviously Polygon is first up, and cross-chain plus cross-platform NFT sales, including verifiable NFT custody. LUXY is primed and ready to bring the next generation NFT marketplace to the crypto world. So that's pretty nice. So hopefully they're going to do a lot of innovation in the space from the looks of it. And with a fully doxed and world-class team. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot, that they're fully doxed and world-class team. And the Axion community can invest with confidence, knowing this is a project built to grow with the same long-term outlook as Axion. Nice. All IDO partners, or participants I should say, will also get minted an exclusive Axion Genesis NFT on LUXY. Nice, that's a nice little added bonus there. Very cool. The next generation NFT marketplace is about to launch, and you have a chance to get in on it early. For more information about this launch, please visit Axion Network, Axion Launch Luxury. So we're going to check that out because we're doing a full cover of this. So we're going to check that out, and they've got a cool little picture. I've put this on the thumbnail of the YouTube video, and of course we've got this nice little app in here. Very cool. With the old top sellers here this week, top sellers, and they got different stuff on there. NFTs, best of the best community-owned NFT marketplace. So very cool. So I would say probably one of the big differences there, John, is if I can get out of this page, is that that they're community artist focused as opposed to DeFi staking focused, which I imagine the Axion's NFT store will be. And very nice. So then after that, of course, Paul, the marketing director, posted a tweet from LUXY, and that was pretty cool. So we're going to check that out. But let's go back to the website and check out the details on the Axion website. I will post that in the chat there. Let me get in here. Bam, post that. Woohoo! All right, nice. Okay, so let's jump over to this. So this is the Axion Launch Presents LUXY, and I like the little little dog, I guess, little poodle there. It looks like a balloon poodle. I don't know if you've seen Wedding Crashers, but don't you remember, was it Vince Vaughn making all those doodle, I guess they're doodle toys or something. I can't remember the name of the way with the balloons, and he was making a little poodle. Just reminds me of that. IDO launch plus Axion Genesis NFT. Nice. Pledging starts November the 22nd. So interesting use of the word pledging there. Token launches November the 30th. So November 30th, it's not far away. That's 2 weeks. Wow. Okay, that's great. It's good when it's not too far away. Token distributions December the 1st. Nice. Okay, there's a luxury website, so we're going to check that out. And there's a Medium post. We might leave the Medium post, but I'll definitely post this link here. The IDO launch allocation, so 100,000. So this is the other thing, John. I don't think it's, you know how we had some different sizes in terms of the capital raise. So this is 100,000. So 100,000 allocation there. Available LUXY tokens 1.25 million. This is probably a pretty good opportunity to get in on this at this stage. IDO token price 8 cents. So that's pretty cool. And that means there's going to be a fairly good distribution amongst stakers, I imagine, as well. Crypto Jack 3's in the house. And John Atkins says, it's a shame that 5555 stakers do not get a guaranteed allocation. First served, from what I can read. Yeah, that's true. There should always be a premium to the 5555 club, the max staker club. We'll check on as we go. The next generation NFT marketplace is about to launch, and you have a chance to get in on it. You have a chance to get in on it early. The first Axion launch on Polygon is here, and it's an amazing opportunity for our stakers to get on the next generation of the NFT marketplace. So that's pretty cool. Imagine being able to invest in OpenSea before it grew big. So that's pretty cool. This is LUXY. Nice, I like that. It's very bullish. And LUXY is making the best NFT platform available to everybody with its NFT marketplace launching on Polygon with more chains to follow shortly. LUXY will, more chains to follow shortly. That's pretty good too. LUXY will make it so artists, collectors, galleries, and NFT enthusiasts can enjoy, support each other's creativity. And of course, we've got all the features that we talked about earlier in the list there. Nice. And then the LUXY NFT marketplace is built with the community artists in mind, make NFTs accessible. So we did read through that before. Very cool. All IDO participants will also get minted an exclusive Axion NFT on LUXY. Nice. And here's an investor brief. I like it when they embed this in the website. That's pretty cool. And you've got that going through there, just scaling through. I don't know if it's got the tabs on. It does. So we'll start off there. So we've got market growth. Nice. Yeah, obviously we know we've talked a lot about the NFT market booming on in OpenSea, and here you can see it's 5 billion in August or whatever. So pretty amazing. The opportunity growing industry, and nice. What else? The opportunity. It's all about the NFTs, the problems, of course, the gas wars. So on Ethereum, failed transactions. No launchpad integrated with the marketplace available, and central NFT features are expensive. Low customization options for royalties and collections. So definitely some added benefits there. And most marketplaces retain ownership of their customers' collections. Wow, okay, I didn't realize that, so that's pretty cool. So you got the project overview there, open a multi-chain marketplace, very cool, white label solution, scalable, and that sort of stuff. So here's comparison, nice. So you got Luxury, OpenSea, CryptoPunks, Axie, Rarible, and Super Rare. And you can see that create ERC 721s. Well, that's yes. What are the ones that are different? So create ERC 1155, so that OpenSea doesn't have that. Rarible does. Create collection, yes, but retains ownership. So that's actually not too cool, actually, to be honest. And a collection launchpad, yes and a no. So pretty some difference. With royalties, yes, up to 100%, up to 10%. Direct royalties, yes, no. Split royalties, yes, no. And vote on features, yes, no. So some definitely differences there. Fee, seller, and buyer. So Polygon, Ethereum, 2.5%. Polygon, Syscoin, it's going to be 2% plus 2%. So interesting on that one. So that's a little bit cheaper. So just a little bit. You don't want to compete too low on fees, but that's pretty good. All right, so that's nice stuff there. And of course, teaser time live on Moonboy there. So what can Luxury offer you? NFT project. So lots of cool stuff there as we just went through. What's here for Luxury? Collection display, collection creation, collection launchpad. And here's the roadmap. So we've got the Q2, 21-22, initial development marketplace, beta Polygon launch, Q3, and Luxo IDO Syscoin, which is Q4, Genesis collection Q1, collectible launchpad features DIO, and white label Q2. So good on that one. And revenue, 4% of total volume, banners and feeds, customer solutions with LUXY, and minting interface with collective viewer, seasonal NFT collections with LUXY. So I'd be interesting to know where the 4% revenue is going to. That's probably where I'd be interested in seeing where they go. There's the docs team that we've got. So a pretty big team. And what else we got there? Project partners. We got Polygon Studios, Syscoin. And lots more there, so pretty cool. More to be advised. Nice. And this is obviously a little bit older, this presentation. And partnerships 10%, seed 12.5%, private 10%, community private 2.5%, IDO 5%. Interesting on the IDO there. Team advisors 15%. That's pretty big for the team advisors one. That's the only thing I don't really like is the team advisors getting such a big bag. And I do prefer teams where they have to buy into their own issue, maybe, or at least keep it under 5%. So that's probably the only thing that I would have big concern about. And the private's okay if you've got long-term holders, pretty in that. And seed, that's true for seeds too. Partnership 10%, that's cool. I like that. Liquidity and rewards 20%, operations 12.5%. See, you got team and advisors 15%, but then you got operations 12.5%. So it's like, for me, it's kind of like doubling up there. And marketing at 12.5%. So a few things that I'm concerned about. That's why I prefer decentralized ones. So anyway, that's something for you to think about. So features of LUXY token, deflationary. 10% of the fees collected in the Luxury marketplace will be used to buy Luxury tokens and burned. So that's always good. I always like a bit of deflation in there. Community creator support fund, votes on new features, and marketplace features as well. So it's good to have a creator support fund. It does open up opportunities for people. And DeFi of LUXY, supplier initial LUXY USDC pool. So it's going to be USDC, folks, on I guess on Polygon. ELP farming, liquidity mining program will have a duration of 1 year and 4 farms. 3 LUXY and 2.6 or 2,600, 2,300 million. Sorry, 3 million LUXY release. First farm, second farm 2.6, 2.3, 2.1. So interesting there. Let's actually go back to that. What was that one I was looking for? I was wondering for the total amount. I think there's going to be 2 billion tokens. I heard that. Let me double check that on the thing, but that's the launch part there. How do we participate? So that there is an overview. Do you want to check that out if you're going to be investing? How do I participate in the launch? Axion has exclusive access to 100,000 US dollar allocation on LUXY tokens, 1.25 million tokens. This will be the first come, first served, just as John was saying in the chat there. Launched using Axion's new pledge engine. Woohoo! Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. New pledge engine, man. I swear that they can pretty much come up with a concept in a day and then make it on the code. Seems what Axion can do. Allow the allocation. Once the allocation is gone, it's gone. In order to qualify for an allocation, you must have at least one active stake of 1 million Axion or more for at least 350 days. So that's cool as a minimum, John. I think that's cool as a minimum. Please make sure you understand the terms of this launch before you apply. So I've got that on Monday, November 22nd, 2021 at 1900 UTC. The Axion staking portal will open for luxury pledges. So that's next week. Next week, folks, on the Monday. You will have the amounts you wish to pledge in USDC available, ready to submit your transaction. So that's the way it's going to be done. You can pledge any amount up to the maximum allocation that you qualify for. Once you have submitted your USDC, your place is reserved, and you will see your pledge amount in the launch section of the staking portal. Cool, cool, cool. So we were, for those of you new to Axion, we were in the Axion portal at the beginning and with the accelerated product on one of the pages there. All right, so and you will see your pledge amount. Once the $100,000 allocation fills up, that's it. The launch will be closed, so make sure you're ready to go with the USDC when the launch goes live. No other token will be allowed in the pledge engine. So registration for Luxury IDO opens in 6 days, 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I love it when they have a clock. When they have a countdown, a count up clock or a countdown clock. I like that. I think that's really cool. So let's get into more detail here. Launch allocation information. This is a tiered Axion launch, meaning that different elements in our ecosystem contribute to the maximum allocation amount. Each different qualifier adds an extra amount to your total allocation. You can pledge for the maximum allocation that you are eligible for using the pledge engine. All pledged wallets must have one active stake containing at least 1 million Axion for a minimum of 350 days. Qualify for this launch. This does not need to be a new stake. Okay. Basic allocation 625. I think John's got a comment there. Let me have a look at John's comment just before I get onto this key bit, which is actually relevant to what John's asking. I'm comparing it with the Just Trust Swap Launchpad, where swap owners get a guaranteed allocation. Yeah, I'm probably with you on that one there, John. I'm probably with you on that camp. Let me have a look here. Basic allocation 625 LUXY tokens, $50. Requirements: must have an active stake with at least 1 million Axion staked at least 350 days. Okay, that seems fair. But they do have, John, they do have the separate max stakers. 1,250 luxury tokens, $100 requirements. Must have an active stake with at least 1 million Axion stake for 5,505 days. So that's kind of halfway towards where you're saying there, John. But you're just a bit worried about the you don't have it guaranteed. And I would agree with you. I think a guaranteed allocation for a max staker, especially if you're going to limit it to $100, is a good idea. But that's feedback for the team. I guess that's feedback for the team. OG Polygon, additional 625 luxury tokens, $50. Requirements: must have an OG Polygon NFT in your wallet. Nice. So it's really great to see these extra perks going to the new NFT holders. So very cool. There's 500 owners, or there's 500 OG Polygon NFTs, but slightly less owners there. OG 555, there's 40 owners of that, of course. Additional 1,250. So it's actually additional. So wow. So it really is a bonus to having these NFTs. I'm sure, John, you've got some of these. I wonder if they're cumulative actually. 1,500 tokens, $100 requirements, must have OG Polygon in your wallet. So I guess if you've got both of those, you can really start to, you can get up to $250. And so that's pretty cool. Now, I don't think Axion is the only launch partner, right? So I think they must have some other IDO launch partners. I'm not sure how many there are. For each qualifying allocation bonus, your maximum allocation amount will increase. For example, a wallet with one max stake will qualify for $100. A wallet with one max stake in the OG Polygon NFT will qualify for $150. A wallet with a 3-year stake and the OG 555 NFT will qualify for $150, and a wallet with a max stake and OG Polygon NFT and an OG 555 stake will qualify for the maximum allocation of $250. I see. You cannot pledge more than one allocation per wallet. If you pledge under the maximum allocation allowed for your wallet and want to add more funds to your pledge at a later time, you can do so as long as the launch is still active, still has available funds. I guess the other thing is you just transfer your NFT to another wallet, right, John? That's probably the way I'd go with that. John's got a couple comments here. This might not sell out in seconds because the tiers are relatively low amount. That's right. I agree with you on that, John. Saw Pullen. I think Pullen was pretty confident they were going to sell out. This is actually a relatively small. I agree with you, because a lot of the time it's quite big investors that were picking up a lot of those previous launch partners that we had, right? I think that's where you're heading with it. And yeah, you're right. That this is actually the total amount is actually relatively low compared to some of those other launch partners that we had that I recall. So John Atkins says, yes, I qualify for the max 250. Yeah, so that's cool. So, hey, I mean, if it does something crazy like 10x, 100x, this might be the first project that does something like that compared to the other ones, given what the market that it's in. And if I understand they're going to be launching pretty soon. So if that's the case, that'd be pretty cool. I think it's December this launch, I think. As a pledge for LUXY launch, I agree with you about the guaranteed amount there, John. Definitely feedback for the team, particularly for the 555. I think for anyone that's got a max stake, that should have been the one area that would have had guaranteed. And then if you got these additional, then you'll just have them as additional, and you might get the perk, you may not get the perk. Interesting thoughts. But I think I guess the main thing in Axion is the max stakers class. It was 46% have done that, so that's probably at least in volume. In any case. All right, so here's the launch timeline. Announcement November the 15th, and of course that's today. And pledges begin at 1900 UTC. So that's got to be, what do we say it was, in 6 hours? So 6 days. Registration for LUXY begins in 6 days. Okay. So it's got the 22nd. I didn't read the 22nd. It's 22nd. And then Monday, the 29th, pledges end at 100 UTC, or I guess 1 o'clock in the morning, or when allocation is filled. Interesting. Okay. Text Tuesday. I don't see any problem them selling this out, but yeah, it'll be interesting. If you got 20,000 wallets, I don't know how many are active. Let's say take a third active, then you've probably got plenty of wallets there to pick this up, in my view, but we'll see. LUXY launch on November 30th. Very cool. And tokens claimable was at 10 o'clock AM, I guess, UTC time. And a TV Genesis NFT minted to be decided, I guess. Exclusive Axion branded NFT on LUXY. So nice. Now, might go back to that roadmap and check the actual launch date. I thought it was December. Let me know in the chat if I've missed out on that. Not sure how to qualify. The above IDO requires that you have purchased at least 1 million Axion tokens and staked for at least 50 days. If not, do not currently qualify, but want to get in on exclusive launch, there are two ways to do it. You can either buy and stake in Axion in a single transaction using the Axion Accelerator, which is what we cover on this show, which offers a bonus on your tokens up to 20.8%, or you can take a liquid Axion and stake it for 350 days or 5,505 days, depending on which tier you want to qualify for. So obviously these two tiers, the $50 625 LUXY tokens or the $100 one, and that's the way you can do it. Use the buttons below to learn how to buy Axion and learn how to stake. If you run into any problems, simply use our live chat service at the bottom right of this page, where you can get 24/7 support team can assist you, which is this one here. You can see the help button down there, so it's for new people, not for you seasoned pros out there, you Axionauts that know everything. So pretty cool, and that's cool. I like the little logo, nice. And I probably would have had this purple too, or some sort of colored purple, maybe something like that. But hey, that's looking good. So that there is the full page, folks. I did paste it in the link. We're going to jump over to the website and check out LUXY website there. And here are the key details at the top. And there's a nice little tweet there introducing LUXY. LUXY is launching its token on the 30th November. Token holders will enable a number of features: early access to NFT drops, reduced market fees, and DeFi staking incentives. So I was just wondering what they were going to do with the platform profits. That was my question. So hey, let's see what they do with that. All right, so pretty cool. All right, making their best NFT platform available to everyone. Launching on Polygon, date to be announced. Join our Discord, join our Telegram. Now you can join the Discord. I am already on the Discord, so you can see I'm already on the Discord up here. So you can check that out. I think we've got another announcement on the announcements channel while we're doing live stream. That's just crazy, but we have. We've got Care Bear Claire's in the house there. Nice to see Care Bear Claire. We've got Nikki, Lucky Only Nikki, something like that. Warm welcome. So cool. And it's one of the mod teams there. I see the Axion Actified is actually in the teams there. So you can actually get in that. Once again, that's on the link. I have posted the link to you. So you can get to all these links here through the one I posted. Let me just go to the chat there, make sure I've got all the comments there. John X says it's good that small investors in Axion get a good chance with this launch. I think so too, John. And I think it's, if you're out there and you're Axion a small investor, this might be something you want to look at. It's only a relatively, it depends on where you live in the world, but it is a relatively modest investment in the West, so or in Asia or somewhere like that. So just take that into account. So pretty cool. All right, so here we are on the website. We've got what else we got in here? We've got the powerful and open NFT marketplace. LUXY is coming to Syscoin and Polygon. Faster, scalable, cheaper, and accessible. So cool. Create Mark LUXY will make artists. So does focusing on his artists and collector galleries as opposed to Axion's NFT store will really be around DeFi and staking, which I love. Right, I think that's the best thing in the long term. But there is always a market for artistry and other stuff like that. So cool. Tokenize your unique creations, create multiple assets, and select collaboration royalties. That's pretty cool idea. And I can see a lot of crypto YouTubers getting into that as well, not just artists. So compatible with most file types. Join our community. Nice. And explore the marketplace, sell your creations, enjoy the benefits, keep your custody of your NFTs, which I think is really big. I didn't realize OpenSea did that on the collection side. And we've got meet the team, and it's got cool. We've got product lead, project lead here, technology lead, business and finance, operations, a pretty big team. Maybe that's where the 4% of they're getting tokens plus 4% revenues. Interesting model there. Business artistry, so we've got quite a big team in there. What else? Want to bring your NFT project to life? Contact us. And interesting LUXY token. So very cool. Vote on new features. Create support fund. Reward and discounts. Promote content on LUXY. White label access. And there's the breakdown. This is a bit nicer looking, this breakdown that they've done here. But once again, it's still got quite a classical old school kind of tokenomics in the initial token launch. Almost can't speak sometimes these days, but that's the breakdown. And what does it say here? Initial sales round and team tokens will remain locked for a vesting period. Well, I'm good to see that that's going to be the case. But like I say, it'd be interesting to know where the revenue is going. That's what I wanted to ask there. Development started and closed alpha Q3 and the IDO now, and finance.luxury.io launch on Polygon. And Genesis collection launch on Syscoin, collection launchpad. So it's not quite clear the actual launch of the platform on there at that time. So I'm a little bit confused by that. Is the only other thing. So I got a couple of questions, just like anybody, and you got some questions there, and that's all the stuff. IDO is that ticket too. We'll click on the IDO and see where that takes us. And woohoo! So we're just clicking through these sites, folks, and this is a big deal. This is the first Polygon Axion launch partner. So nice on that. This is the IDO, and looks like we've got a couple of partners here, John. Join the LUXY IDO launch partners, and of course Discord and Telegram. Very cool. And they've got KSM starters doing the launch. They've got 1,875,000 tokens, 8 cents, and Poly Launcher has got 1,875,000 at 8 cents, and Axion's is actually relatively small, so 1,250,000 at 8 cents. So interesting there. So that's 100,000. What's that, about $500,000 or something like that? I guess that's the round. We've got the rounds at the moment down here. So let's have a look here. So the seed round was 12.5 million LUXY tokens. Price was 4 cents. Wow. Okay. Locked was 2 months. Vesting is 10 months. So that's 500,000. Okay. Private round, 10 million LUXY tokens, 5 cents. Locked 1 month. So doesn't give us the date when that was happening though. Vesting 6 months. Okay, 6 months, and raised $500,000. Cool. That's completed. Community private round, 2.5 million LUXY tokens, 6 cents. Locked 1 week, vesting 5 months. So at least the vesting is there, and it's 150,000. So that's cool. That's 12.5%, 10%, and 2.5%. So that's 25% of all the tokens. Okay. So pretty cool. So let's get the math calculator here. We're going into hardcore here, and looks like we're going to see where this goes. And let's have a look here. Let's go. We got how much did I say? Let me just pull this up. All right. So we got 12,500 123 divided by .125. So okay, we've got 100 million coins. 100 million coins, is that right? Yeah, 100 million coins in the scenario here. So let me just refresh that. Make sure my audio is going well here. Okay, you just behave yourself. Trying to get YouTube to behave itself there. All right. All right, sounds like audio's going good. Anyway, so this is what we got the IDO round and KSM starter. So they've got these amounts here. So what's that? 3, 4, just under 5 million or something. 5%. Cool. That's about 5 million. And 8 cents here. The issue price are more expensive than the seed rounds, but so they've raised 1.1, just over 1.1 million dollars so far. But there's no vesting. That's cool. So that's actually quite cool. And I don't know if we saw on the previous site when they actually had the launch there. Let me just go back here and just see when they did those raises. Where is that here? It must be coming out. I'm just about running out of time. Yes, it doesn't give us a time frame of those, I don't think. So, but anyway, no vesting, so that's the bonus. Might be 8 cents, might be a bit more expensive, but it's no vesting, and these ones have vestings. So it's just with the time frame of when these were, so know whether their vestings run out or not. Because you spent long, but the original investors to give that anchor, that sort of big support of the project, and that will mean that less. I'd imagine most of these people would just hold anyway. There'll be a few of the smaller retailers might to try and speculate on a 2x, 3x, but really this project could do quite a lot if a lot of these coins are basically locked up, and that means there's very little on the market, and it helps for a real big price pumpermentals. So very cool. That could actually benefit Axion launch partners quite a lot, but we still don't know. I don't know where the datas of these were, but interesting stuff there. So pretty cool. I think that's not too bad. Let me just move that to the moon. What's the moon look like there? There's the moon shot there. It looks a little bit better. The moon shot there. Nice. So what else we got? That's it. And so there is a Medium articles as well. No doubt they've got some good stuff in there, and you can check that out. So we'll probably leave it there. So don't forget, there's a Medium article. Never covered that part, but you can check that out. Also, a Telegram and Discord and Twitter, you can check those out. They'll have extra information in addition to what I've gone through here, but it's pretty good for a live stream, and I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Let's have a look here. John says no vesting as usual and good. Yeah, I think that was a really good bonus. Obviously on the previous launch partners we've got 2 vestings, Securitance and Vabble. I think I don't know if I don't think I participated in the Vabble. I think I was in the Securitance, can't remember which one now, and that's got a vesting on the Ethereum side. This will be on the Polygon and no vesting, so that's a good move, and I like that a lot. Obviously there could be a big dump though. There could be only if really, well, we know that Axion holders are pretty good, but the other launch pads might have some sellers, but those previous vesting people, they're more longer mindseted, so if they've got vestings as well, that might be good. They have already got an automatic price bonus because they're already, they get it at 4 cents and they're able to sell that down during the raise, then that could be quite volatile at the time. But I doubt that well, you can't say doubt, but it's probably less likely, but but still very possible. Less likely but possible. But they've already at 8 cents versus 4 cents. You're going to issue the market. It'll be interesting what the market actually launches on when it goes to market, which I think was the 1st of November, if I remember rightly, or the end of this month, one or two. Very cool. And John Atkins says TrustWallet had an NFT launch in the last few weeks, and that is up over 5,000%. Wow, yeah. So this looks like, I think it looked like it'll be a pretty good chance with that sort of momentum in it as well, John. So good comment there. Nice. I hope you picked up some of that NFT launch there, John. So 6 days to go, folks, until registration for the LUXY IDO begins. If you're watching after the live stream, that is the case. If you have any further questions, of course, you can use the help or get into Telegram, Discord, and talk to the Axion moderators. And of course, you can also talk to if you have already registered for the LUXY. You can LUXY one. You can get in here, and they've got moderators. They got moderators there. Nikki, Likey, only Nikki. It's a pretty funny name, so get into there. Very cool. All right, so let's jump back to Axion, and we're going to get out of those two, and I did post the link to that, so you can check. I will leave it in the video description as well afterwards. And let's go back to Axion here. It's waiting that to update. Nice. All right, so let's go back up here, and so we've just covered the launch, and of course there was a tweet that went out, so make sure you do help with that, getting that out as well. So I'll just post that as well. Please like and retweet on this. I'm not even sure if I'm going to actually be able to get that in the thing in the chat there, but you can try and post that. Bam. Let's see if that goes. Yeah, I think that's working. Yeah, that looks right. So go and retweet that. That would really help. And very cool. That was from the actual LUXY team. And everybody invited to the LUXY Discord, of course. So if you haven't joined the Discord, that is the Discord there. And I'll post that as well. So it's the LUXY Discord. Once again, nothing on this channel is investment advice. You must do your own due diligence before investing. And yeah, that's the way to go. All right, so T-Dells and Diamond Stake NFT event is over. So this is moving topics a little bit, but the Diamond Stake NFT event is over. And of course, we're going to go and check out how many people ended up with NFTs. We do know from this update here. So T-Dells is pretty much the lead dev on the Axion Foundation team. So Diamond Stake NFT event is over. Contracts have been updated. Nice. Hey everybody. Hope you're enjoying the excitement around the LUXY launch. More news with LUXY to come, of course. That's pretty cool. Thanks to all the Axion Axion community for making a Diamond Stake NFT event a success, and it was pretty successful. So it was pretty nice. There was a total of 581 Diamond Stake NFTs minted. So we talked about Metal saying there might be 700, so it was a pretty good guess. 581. It was pretty nice. I think we were at 550 yesterday when I mistakenly took the number of owners for the number of NFTs. But that's so we got 581, and nice. So that was a good result, representing billions of Axions locked away for 5 years or more. So big, awesome shout out to all the investors, and shout out to the Axion Foundation team for the Diamond Stake NFT. It really is a good start. Huge congrats to those who got them, as the lucrative 5% accelerated bonus will be enabled when the Collider launches. Oh, what is this Collider, says John. What is this? We've already worked out it's some sort of particle generator, which they've told us pretty much, but it sounds exciting. I don't know what it is. It's going to be so cool. They also talked about it pretty much potentially lifting wrapped Bitcoin divs, so I like the sound of that as well. So very cool. We look forward to the Collider. That is due to come out this week. That's a major product launch on within the Axion platform. So very cool. Penalties and accelerated buyback ratio. Of course, I mentioned that at the beginning. That has started. The accelerator is now changed to provide a 3x boost to Bitcoin divs. And that means it's back from 10% up to 30% of whatever gets bought and staked through the accelerator goes onto the market and buys Bitcoin, wrapped Bitcoin, and gives that back to all the stakers in proportion to your share percentage. And obviously the only way of really getting a bigger share percentage is by going through the accelerator, getting that 20.8% bonus, and also staking for the max period. That's how you get over 300% more shares when you swap your Axion. So you get more Axion by going through the accelerator, and then you take all that extra Axion with the amount that you invested, and you invest it every year that you invest, you get 20% more shares, and so you get over 300% shares. So it's a win-win there going through there. All right, reducing Axion buyback and burns, of course, and enjoy those sweet divs. And John will be saying thank you very much. So I know John will be very happy about that. Penalties have also been reinstated. So remember, as penalties, you got they've been reinstated. You got pretty much when a stake matures, you got 2 weeks to as a grace period, and then after that it's going to be, I think it's 1% penalty per week, which will be, I think it's the same as in the Hex token. I think it's pretty much the same. It's one of the only similar features, I think, that I recall. Penalties have also been reinstated, meaning that any withdrawal stakes that have been never been claimed are now penalised at the rate the stake end, and any future stakes. So there'll be a lot of stakes like that out there, a lot of small ones in particular. Any future stakes that haven't been withdrawn will also begin to lose their value. So the principal starts getting, or interest starts getting eaten away against the principal too eventually. So these penalties are important deflationary measures for our token. It's always best to withdraw your Axion or restake it for compounding interest instead of leaving it sitting. So that's true for all staking. So So Hex, Wise, Axion all have that similar feature that I recall. So pretty cool. These changes are now live. So that was earlier today. So take that into account. All right. So here's something from Jubbin and the team. November's liquidity replenishment distribution just sent out. So big heart there. So that's 359 million Axion has been sent out and only costs 10 cents to do it, or 103 transfers. And it costs 10 cents for 103 transfers as opposed to $300 to $800 on the ETH network. So they had to pay that out every month on the ETH network. It was costing $300 to $800. It's just unbelievable. So that's great news for those people. I think that was the maximum period. I think it's 18 months or something like that for the LP payments. So that's got to be ending at some stage as well. So interesting on that. How are we doing? 49 minutes. We're doing pretty well for time. Now let's quick. We've gone through all the announcements, folks. We've gone through the LUXY launch, which is pretty awesome. Do your investment due diligence if you're looking at that. But the NFT platforms looks pretty exciting, and that's one of the big mega trends in crypto at the moment. So definitely something worth checking out. Obviously, no investment advice on here, but do your due diligence before investing. That's probably all I'll say about that. All right, so nice, and let's quickly go into the Axion Twitter and see what's been going on social media. And then we might have a quick look at the Axion price. I know you guys love talking about the price, even if you're staked for max share, you love it. All right, so nice on here. And actually, we're going to check out, we checked out the NFT Diamond Stake NFT yesterday, so we might have a look tomorrow since we've already looked at the numbers there. So we've got 1 day remaining, last chance to grab one. That's already been done, of course. This was yesterday, so I'm going to jump forward through these into today's tweets. Yeah, a few hours left, so yeah, that was true. And what else we got going? Axion Network just posted. Come join our Discord, hang out with Fix. So if you haven't been hanging out with those, they're pretty cool. Fix holds those on Discord on Monday and Saturdays. Mondays is typically they talk about the Axion ecosystem as I understand it, and on Saturdays just more of a social hangout, get to know each other, which is pretty cool as well. All right, so Axion Network introducing our newest Axion launch project, LUXY. Yeah, all right, so getting out with that. Imagine being able to invest in OpenSea at the very beginning. Here's your chance. That's a pretty attractive tagline, to be honest. So for a modest investment, I think most people probably entertain that as well. Now, what else we got going? Hey, Axion Network just posted a new tweet. If you were under the impression that our new Launchpad project is the only thing we have coming, keep watching. More coming very soon, So there we are, folks. There's a lot of stuff coming, and that's why I said to you, you are joining Axion at the very awesome time. There's so much ahead, and all the challenges that Axion's had in the past have gone to the bye-bye. It's just nothing but open road and open. It's going to be just awesome. So very cool. I'm just going to see what this playing there. This little video there. Now, what else we got here? Another way to get into Bitcoin. Of course, Axion has Bitcoin. Don't forget that. You earn it as you stake Axion, you earn Bitcoin. So let's not forget that's pretty big flagship. Another way to get Bitcoin, stake Axion, earn Bitcoin. So nice. Like that a lot. All right. Let's get into the comments here. I think we got a comment there. John X says, Direwolf swap info is out now. Have 2 weeks to do the swap. Yeah, so remember that, folks. Direwolf swap for the token. I might have to investigate them myself. I was supposed to talk about it tonight, but distracted with the LUXY topic. So definitely check that out if you own Direwolf. Check that information out. And I think Crypto Casino covers that too. So check out the channels tab. You'll find Crypto Casino. No doubt Crypto Casino is talking about that. Not in the chat today, but that's probably the case. Probably watching after the live stream here. All right, very nice. And let's see what's going on in the general chat. Woohoo! All right, it looks like the team's probably pretty tired after the launch every time they launch something. And McMarty's got a big giveaway here. So 300,000 Axion giveaways. You're trending, and I love it. And 300,000 Axion giveaway with the help of Shuba and XJ. And Shuhab, I should say, and XJ. We've been on Polygon for a few weeks now to get a chance to comment. So definitely get in this if you want to win. Getting a chance to win. That's a pretty good prize level. So get in that, and I'll post this in the chat there. But get out and help out with that. So it's not only promote help. You not only have a chance of winning, but it's promoting your own investment, which has got to be pretty good, right? So nice on that. So thanks to Marty for doing those things. Pretty awesome. All right, so let's jump over to the Axion price. And actually, I've saved it now. I saved the price. I've saved the price, folks. I've finally got around to it. I just added it as a favorite at the top. So that's crazy. Yeah. No more going to the Ethereum old contract. That's hilarious. So I should pat myself on the back for doing what I said I would do, and that's good. All right, so here we are on Polygon on Dex Tools. So Dex Tools is huge in terms of users, and we're going to check out the price here. 0001,344 is the US price, and we've got the, I don't know if there's toggles. They should toggle this price here. Total liquidity 210,000 US dollars, and pulled ETH 24.34, pulled Axion 781 million Axion, and the volume for today is a modest volume 76,800. And let's check out the whole screen here. We're going to full screen this thing. Here we go. Boom, boom, chaka-laka, chaka, boom, boom, boom. Nice. All right. So here we are. Here's my crude price the one here. Now, just because I've done like this, it could be different. I don't even know what this little blue one is, but we'll get rid of that. So we got the price here, and it's so far it's kind of tagging along it anyway. My crude price thing. Now this was big payday one. We absorbed a lot of selling coming out of there. Very cool. And now this is the 15th where we reverted back to normal tokenomics in the accelerator. So 55% buying Axion and burning it, and 30% buying wrap Bitcoin and giving it to stakers, so that we're back to normal now, and we've absorbed a lot of the price. Seems like we're coming out the other side, and also all the big payday stakes were going to tail off, and so if they're going to sell down, most of them, you never know people's behavior, most of them should have sold down by now, and now it gives us a chance to move forward, especially with all the products and launch partners and all the other good things coming out. We've got the Collider coming out this week, and so all these good things, it's going to be awesome. So it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to watch this price very carefully over the next few days and weeks and months ahead, because I think it's going to open road now, open road for sure. All right, let's see what here we got. So that was it. Let me go to the hourly here. I've noticed that the last week I've actually had a struggling actually to talk, which is a bit crazy. Maybe it's because I'm not drinking enough. I don't know, but hey, you start scribbling your words up, but like you're having a panic attack, something like that. I don't know. There's a video of news anchors, and they shows them when they're like this woman once, she was talking and she had a panic attack, and then she just started talking gibberish. I don't know if you've seen that. It's pretty. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny at the same time. It's one of those funny, not funnies. So yeah. Let me just go back here. We're on the hour 20. Let's go back to hour 20. I think we're up about here. That's hour 20. So that was yesterday. We're at 00014. And we actually rallied. So we rallied for 00014 up to 000153, and that was an 8.6% gain. And then at the moment we went down as low as -6.7, and now we are down at 4.6% at 00013. So just hilarious, the volatility that you get with the smaller pool. And obviously Axion also has a pool support price mechanism which activates, and I want to do some investigation and see whether I can find out what if that's been doing anything, how that's been working, because I definitely know that the pool size has been smaller during the pool size has definitely been smaller during the big payday one, and I think that's quite intentional to have a smaller liquidity pool while this price is being absorbed. So it's going to be interesting to see the size of the liquidity pool. Obviously, if the price goes up, that means there's more ETH in the pool. Sorry, yes, ETH. Yeah, just double check myself now. Yeah, ETH in the pool, wrapped ETH in the pool. So it's going to be interesting to see that 24 ETH, see how that changes over the next few weeks. It's something I'd be looking out for as a commentary there. So pretty nice. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I noticed that Matic pulled out quite a bit, and Bitcoin and Ethereum have pulled back. So we will go check out the market there, and we'll go to Nomics and check out. Not Biomics, Nomics. I want to check out Nomics. All right, let's do that. Pretty cool. So we're going to wrap up with Nomics and see how we go. But man, that burn's going well, isn't it? 15.9 billion. We're almost at 16 billion. It's kind of mind-blowing for us that have been following that burn. And I know, John, you definitely have. That is quite amazing. So here we are, folks. So market cap, oh boy, quite a correction. We were over 3 trillion, remember, just sitting around 3 trillion. Now we're down to 2.78 trillion with a 7% correction. So normally for a token, a 7% wouldn't be too much of a big deal in crypto, but for the whole market, that's quite a big deal. 7% is quite big. So Bitcoin at 60,900. Whoa, okay, so 7.4%, and of course Ethereum 4,300, 8.78. Binance Coin 611 down 5. Solana down 6 at 226 at number 5. Cardano $1.95 down 5. XRP down 112 at down 7%. So all around about 7%, aren't they? And Polkadot number 8 at $42 down 9.5. We've got Dodge at number 10 down 6%. Shiba Inu, I just cannot believe this. How can Shiba Inu? Anyway, Shiba Inu is just only down 2%. So Hex is just struggling around about the 22 cents, down 12.5%. Luna is at 45.60, down 10%. Avalanche at 90, and then finally our top 15. We always do top 15. $246 for Litecoin, up 10%. Obviously, Litecoin's had a pretty good rally of late. And let's see if anyone's defying the market down here. We'll go down the top 100. Can't see anyone defying the market at this stage. They're all going with the market. While Unis is kind of flat. That's about it. Any gainers during the market? Okay, Nexo is gained slightly 2%, not much though. Huobi is positive, and UMA has come in 17 spots into number 100, up 22%. So nice move there, UMA, into the top 100. All right, well the market's red, and so pretty cool. All right, so we're going to go with that. We're going to quickly check Cointelegraph actually and see whether there's any insights there about that market pullback. We are up to an hour, and so our live stream is pretty much at its end, but we will quickly check this for sure. And John Atkins says, I just swapped my Direwolf. The ETH fees were $24 to approve and $45 for the actual transfer of tokens. Oh, that's cool. What was the GUI there, John? That's $66. So let me know what the GUI is. It's about 120 GUI at the moment. I can't remember. Bitcoin has stalled, but here's why. Pro traders still expect 80k by January. Okay, so I'm still fairly bullish on that too. Mark Cuban says he is locking 50,000 tokenized carbon offsets every 10 days. Okay, that's not really going to do much, but okay. Paradigm unveils new 2.5 billion crypto fund. President Biden signs infrastructure bill into law. And what else? Mandating broking. This is quite controversial, this mandating broker reporting. But about everything they're doing is controversial, to be honest. South Korean lawmakers push back against controversial know the sender rule. What else we got in there? BTC markets highest former AXX. Will Bitcoin hold 60k? Leverage shakeout close to complete. Data suggests. That's interesting. And what else we got there? South Korean lawmakers push back against controversial know the sender rule. Synthetic asset protocol for Polygon raises 1.5 million from major investors. So that's an interesting stuff. You might want to check that out on Polygon. So that's on Cointelegraph, folks. So you can check that out. And we're going to just probably finish up here on the old accelerator. I think that's a good place to wrap up. John Atkins says 124 approve and a 103 transfer for the GUI. Okay, cool. I'm going to check that out after the live stream there, John. I do appreciate those information. Interesting. So there's Cointelegraph. Folks, you want to check that out. That's a pretty exciting day, folks, and we've just started the week pretty much. This is very exciting, and man, I'm looking forward to more info about LUXY and definitely the Collider, a major product from the looks of it, and what it is. Ultimately, it's a particle generator. We're going to find out. It's part of the mystery, and we're looking forward to that. And apparently good. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great, so we're looking forward to it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And here we are. We're sitting at 93%, 348 million left in Accelerator. If you want to hit the link below. And onwards and upwards, just hook up your MetaMask wallet and away you go. Become an Axion staker. Woohoo! All right, let's go. All right, so I'm going to say thanks for watching here. Thanks for watching. All right, and we're going to play out the roadmap for Axion. I'm going to play that out, and I hope you enjoy that one. That's what's coming up for the remainder of this quarter and the rest of November and December. So there's lots of stuff, and that doesn't include the Collider and the LUXY and other things that were on there. So pretty nice. Well, I think it might have included LUXY, but not explicitly. So, all right, let's get into the promo. Here is the Axion roadmap. Bye for now, everybody. Take care.